Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome back to Swordflight. Yeah, we'll do that. This is weird. So I wanted to rest. Now I can rest. I was trying to rest before and it wasn't letting me. It was saying there were enemies nearby. Right here. The reason I wanted to is so that I could summon up my familiar, then rest again to get all my charges back. Because I don't think I have them in anything yet. Oh boy, I got a lot of spells to keep track of. I got 9th though. So this is going to be a bit of an experimental episode. Just going to wait until... There we go. Alright. Zorala, let's get you moving. Okay. Yep, wind boots, take the bow, throw on that. Definitely get those on, because why isn't all of this on right now?
Yes.
You need to rest too, never mind. Oh yeah. So there's another thing that I've learned while scripting. If you do not start your character, every one of your henchmen, at level 1, you have major problems going forward. So if you want every level of the henchman to be a preset, here's what they've got. That's fine, you can do that no problem. You just have to make one for every level. That's how the original campaign does it, but the only way it works in like the auto level up, you know, whenever you get to a particular level where they can level up. Man, I'm tripping all over my words here. Whenever I level up, Zorala levels up, along with any other henchman that I might have, unless the henchman's already a higher level than me. And that's just sort of how the game works. That's not a default function. You have to script it to be that way, of course. But they run into a problem if you try to have them do that before or after you have leveled them up yourself. So when you make a new character in the game, you can, of course, make them whatever level you want them to be. Nothing will stop you from doing that. Let's see. I'm definitely going to hang on to most of this. The expensive stuff I'm going to keep. Just so I can make sure I sell things to him and not run out of space. Whenever you level up, using the proper script, it levels up your henchmen with you. Super handy. I've had great use out of it so far in my own modules. Very, very helpful. But when you create a new creature, if you want the henchman to always start at least, say, level 3, then when you make that creature, if you make him at level 3, so you don't make him at level 1 and level him up or anything, which you have to do with scripts. You can't just use the editor to make him level 3. You have to do it by the script. If you do it with the editor, it's the same as starting him at level 3. Nothing changes according to the game. If you do that, it doesn't keep a record of what level he's supposed to be, and if he doesn't start at level 1, it just gets confused and it does nothing. And so there won't be any level up. So the only way you can actually have a character dynamically level up is if they always start at level 1. Like Zorala just did. That's why she had no spells. She started out here at level 1, as if when you first pick her up at the very start of the first chapter. That's why I have to rest. And that's how they all work. Unless they're going to be at one particular level, or there's a script that replaces the current model with a new one every time. Which only really works if you can't customize their inventory, because then you'll probably lose whatever they have, unless you have some very advanced scripting. It's just easier this way. Yeah, I had a heck of a time learning that that's how the game works. The first time. I didn't know you could buy their stuff. Consequently most sailors avoid wearing such in the way of armor. Lightweight enough, one could swim. It also has enchantments, turn aside blades and arrows. Cool. I didn't know you could actually buy their stuff. That's no benefit at all. That's really just so that the sailors don't completely suck. Armor fleetness, okay. Cool, well I don't think he's got anything better than what I've got, but I will double check. I'm pretty sure I'm all maxed out on most of this. Yep, I'm not seeing any 8th level spells. I meant to look up Black Blade of Disaster. That's dumb of me. I should have done that. Bull Strength, Cat's Grace, Elemental Shield, Endurance, Greater Magic Weapon, and Standard Magic Weapon. That's an interesting one. I kind of like that. It's really expensive. And I'm not that rich anymore. Rod of the Wilderness. Those are cool. Awaken is just like the coolest spell in the entire game. I love that thing. Staff of Ice. All charges still, but it does some cold damage. Same thing with fire. Yeah. I'll likely... In my module, I've been borrowing a lot from, whatchamacallit, 5th edition. Not entirely. 5th edition has a lot of things I'm not a fan of at all, but I am a fan of a lot of their magic items, and so I will be taking some of those. And I don't know if they're original items or not, actually, out of, like, older versions. But I can definitely say that these two are in 5th edition. And I will be doing some stuff with them probably at some point in mine. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I got anything else, or need to get anything else from you. So just to be clear, yeah, you're good. You could do this right now, since we're going to have to eventually anyway. I'll wait till it gets done before swapping out my gauntlets. There we go. No spells stored. You've got to be kidding me. It clears your sequencer? I didn't know that. Oh, wait. No, I want to keep that one. Darn it. Okay, well, I guess that means we are going back. That's weird. I would have thought, no, this doesn't have any variables. Right. Okay, so that's greater dispelling. Great. Let's do this again. And then one more time after, because I'm going to have to resequencer. I should have checked that ahead of time. This is going to be sort of a beta run, though, on how well Swordflight translates. I know that this is the chapter where Rogue Knight started messing around with how some spells work. Might have already done that beforehand, but I learned, like, the heal and greater restoration and resurrection spells. I think all three of them drain you experience points when you cast them in this chapter and going forward. In chapter 2, they do not. You could just abuse them. And so, who knows what other spells have been adjusted, if any. I know that Gate, of course, gets buffed, and I think some of the other summonings do, but that's not until, like, chapter 4, so I don't have to worry about it. I learned also the reason things like this last so long is because the hours in Swordflight are extended. And because those are hour-long duration things, like hour level long, that means they last way longer than they do in the original game. Whereas, if you play, or if you cast Darkfire, if you're playing a cleric, it lasts a lot shorter than you would think. Because it says it lasts an hour, but it in fact does not. If you try to cast Darkfire and have it last, like it says it lasts an hour level, it actually only lasts 2 turns a level, I think, which is an hour in the base game, not in any others, and it has its own duration on that for some reason. Okay. Let's get this done. So, shaman there, shaman there. Okay, the pirates are or the sailors are probably going to get them. Nope. Ooh. Nope, kill. I can whip out another one. Here, let me turn off that. You open fire. Wow. Cord died. He's the one we need. Can you guys get something done over there? I swear. The rest of them don't matter. They're gonna die in like 5 seconds anyway, but... I would at least like someone to stay alive. Here, just the third threat, you need to get out of the... Okay, stop. Hold still. Come here. Come here with me right now. Disable that. Okay, she got him. Come on. All of you this way. Thurthra, can I talk to you? Good, you're fed. Okay, nuke this guy too. There we go. Okay, the rest of you hold still. Let me go disable this too. Alright, well that was dramatic. See, this is what I was worried about. The Minotaurs are so extremely durable that... can I have you heal yourself somehow? I don't think I can. They're so very durable. It makes this real tricky. Because I have to waste all my good spells just trying to kill them. Of course, why not give me a suit of studded leather armor? That's what I would love. Wait a minute, this is the remains of a bag? Okay, it is gone. Okay, come on, Cord. I can't have you just die right away, but I think he'll heal himself before anything gets a chance to kill him. Let's just get a move on. Oh, I should have purchased the spells I was missing. I'm missing those 2 spells, remember? Should have grabbed them. There's a couple more outside, and then we're going inside, where things are going to get worse before they get better. Because then it's just going to be Cord, Thurthra, and Zerala against everything. And me, but... You know, judging by how that last one went, either we're going to have to be doing a lot of cheese resting. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's going to be tricky, though. There you go. I'm not going to waste spells on this sucker. You guys tear through that one and then come get this guy. Yeah, him too. All right. I don't think there's anything on the rest of this island. Let's go inside and get ourselves killed. I am going to make sure that we're mostly okay. She already improved invisibility on herself. Cast a spell, improved invisibility on Cord. And I want you to put down another one.
Let's see what you've got.
On my familiar. Oh, right! Dang it, dang it, dang it, no! Okay, well, whatever. I think you guys want to target this guy. Here, come on, everyone come here. Ouch! Kill him. Ooh, right, the loot. You know, I had forgotten about these guys when we came up here. Where's my last reload? That's a while back. Okay, well, if our AI was messed up trying to get up there, then so will theirs. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. I think they've got him. Where's Quard at? Get over there and attack. Is that all of them? That is all of them. I thought there was another one up here. Okay, those lieutenants are a handful. He would have killed 1 or 2 people, I think, before we stopped him. Alright, so Quard is currently invisible, I guess. I didn't want him to really be fully invisible, just concealed. I'm going to do the same, because we're going to get trapped the moment we arrive. I would like some of us to have a better chance of survival. What's your AC? 27? Well, hopefully Zarala's song lasts long enough for this to matter. I also took a mind blank, so I can make sure Quard is pretty okay. Oh, this is bad. Swordflight, get out, get out, get out. Over here, over here, over here, animal. Come on, everyone back out of there. Huh. Feed you. Drop some of these on Zarala. Okay, let me go ahead and get the shaman off the board. There we go. Yeah, that's a real tricky spot right there, but it went pretty well. Those firebrands, they get work done. Now, things are going to get tricky in here as time goes on. There's a bunch of Minogons. They're powerhouses. Okay. Now, if I remember right, first place we'll want to go is up here. I want to search the entire thing, and some of these areas take a long time. If we don't find Minogons right away, I'm going to want to turn around and search the other doors. Because Minogons always indicate a dead end. I think these are all trapped as well. So definitely going to want Zarala to take a look. Yeah. Okay, looks like Athurthra's stone skin is gone. Let's reapply that.
Follow my lead.
Fair enough.
This might not be the one I was thinking of, but I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, Quard. I am going to... Nope, not True Seeing. I'm going to cast Mind Blank on you. That lasts for a while. Not forever, but a long time. Minogons? Minogons. What are you guys vulnerable to, if anything? Nothing. Weird. They didn't even respond to that. Get in there. Start killing. They have spell resistance? Doesn't look like it. Alright, that makes it a little easier. Yeah, that's one of the more annoying rooms. When you forget it, it's a huge walk back. There might be one other that's Minogons directly from the main room. I can't remember, but we're going to check them all. Because they're worth 145 a pop, which is really good experience. If I have to, I can use the Helmet of Mental Protection. I don't really want to. No, it wouldn't make sense to do it before we rest or anything either. My problem with it is I have to take off my helmet of intellect. Or circlet of... what is it? Headband of intellect. I was right. Almost right. And, I need that for some of my spells. If I take it off, those spells go away. I put it back on, I gotta rest to get them back. I'd only do it, I think, if I'd already used most of the spells. Because then it wouldn't matter anyway. Okay, so that's another way through. That's just another dead end. It's a handful to walk your way back out of here, too. I generally mark it on my way through, but that's a lot of work. I don't think I'm going to get through this whole lair in this one episode. I did the last time I came through here, but that took the better part of an hour to do. No, not the better part of an hour. Better part of 2 hours. Maybe more than 2 hours. And so, I'm going to try to avoid going through that much again this time. Okay, this is another collection of actual pirates, and they could have a lieutenant with them, so we're going to be careful here. Oh, man! They went right through my protections. Ouch. Gotta be careful going forward. Kill him! Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Stop, stop, stop. Stop targeting me. Oh my word. They are not stopping. Do I still have... I have standard invisibility. Vanish on them. Okay. Dang, they already killed my familiar, too. These guys are horrible. Well, that's a lieutenant. That's part of the reason why. Here, let's just clear a few of them out. Okay, lieutenant's already out. Quard has a bunch of actual healing potions, so he's fine for quite a bit of damage. And he's a solid fighter. I think he's a champion of Torm, too. Maybe he becomes a champion of Torm at some point. Okay, well, they killed a Thurthra, so that's frustrating. There go all those buffs. It's these stinking lieutenants for the most part. Although all of these guys are a handful. There you go. Go out there, rip him up. Oh yeah, I always forget that, because the Thurthra has a high dexterity. I often think that means she has evasion, but she doesn't. She's not a rogue. So she's always going to take some damage on those hits. I think it's not as big a deal later, because I'm pretty sure major damage reductions are part of the buff familiars and animal companions get. To like most elemental damages. Although I'm not 100% on that either. Okay. Well, the other way is just going to loop us into another required area, kind of, I think. So let's go back and try another direction. I think there's 4 directions to go from the starting area. And one of them is just one of those electric walls. One is Minogons, and the other 2 are real that will both go in different directions. But they'll eventually meet up in the middle. So I'm pretty sure this lower path here is an electric door. And then this upper one here curves all the way around. But we're going to have to check them to be 100% sure. Well, my protections went down really fast. I was hoping those would last longer. I did tank a couple of really annoying spike walls, I guess. Okay, one of them is fake and one of them is real. Zarala, you got this. You know, something that's always going to bother me is the fact that even if you have disabled traps, like good amounts of disabled traps, if you don't have a level of rogue, you just can't disable anything over a certain level. Hi. anything else I can get him with? This. That did it. Horde. Actually, everyone, get in here and tear them out. You got this. Sweet. I've got a couple missile storms. I think I'm still good for 1, maybe 2 encounters before I'm going to need a rest. We might actually be able to clear the whole level. We'll see. I still haven't used my time stop, which I think I'd use in conjunction with these. If I come across another group of Minotaurs, another big group, I can use that to instantly nuke them without any threat. I can just time stop, whip out 3 missile storms really fast, and then run for it. And when time comes back, they're all dead. So Rogue Knight knows how to pack a labyrinth, though. You just look at how tight most of this stuff is. It is tricky getting around both this and the other one. The other Minotaur labyrinth in this chapter is even worse, like by a significant margin. I hate that thing. Okay, no, this is a fake direction too. So we only have the one then. Let's go. Well, yeah, that's about the most successful start to this place I've ever had, though. We cleared all the fakes immediately. Now we just have to clear them as we go. I think there's like one more major hub area, kinda, where several areas all meet up together. This level leads down, and then after we go down, we have to go further down after killing the Minotaur captain. Ideally, I'd like to finish off the captain this episode. That involves clearing the entire Minotaur labyrinth, so I can't guarantee that. Yeah, the other one's worse for a couple of reasons. First of all, instead of Minogons, you have those stinking undead Umberhulks. So they're immune to a bunch of... Well, they're not really immune to anything more than the Minogons. But they do move in larger groups. The Minotaur Necromancers are, in my opinion, much worse than the Shaman. Partially because they're higher level, but also because they have way more annoying spells. I think they even carry around Wails the Banshee. It's a rough place. And it's colossal, and it's got these annoying traps that pick you up and drop you in random places where you don't want to be. Okay, here we go.
Stay right here, no matter what.
Okay, that did not kill them all. That didn't kill any of them. As there were 6 of them. That's a lot. Okay, here they come. Hold on. Kill! There you go. What do I still have? I got a Horde Wilt. Oh, my buffed up Firebrands. Right. Here. Have some of this. None of those are going to do anything. Still have an Acid Spore. I got a couple 3rd level spells left. Here. Let's do this one. That's a little extra damage. I think they still have a Shaman down there, and 2 Pirates. Maybe another Lieutenant, but I don't think so. But I still have a Firebrand and a couple 3rd level spells. I think we can clear this group. Kill that guy. You know, for being worth so much less than Minogons, they're a lot more annoying. I guess I do still have an Acid Sheath. I'm out of damage reductions, so probably not a smart move to use it. But I do still have that.
Finished.
Okay, this way I believe is just lightning. That way leads nowhere. we have another crowd down here. Cool. Sing for us. Gonna drop a horrid wilting right there. Mwahaha. There you are. I'm basically out of everything. Except this. Not sure what that was, but I'm just going to go ahead and remove it. I'm immune to that, dummy. Thanks for the waste, though. Oh, that's satisfying. Alright. I think that's the last of them. We're going to push through it. I'm pretty sure there's one more long area that winds up here and like goes to an endpoint and then connects down to there. But it's hard to know. There might be 2 more sections to run through. Then the middle, of course, is where the captain is. Or maybe it's the actual way up. I can't remember. We're going to see, though, how many more guys there are to deal with, if any. We might have just finished off the last actual group. No, it looks like there's one more entrance. Don't remember if there are bad guys on the other side or not. If there are, I think I might be able to annoy some of them, but I can't do much more. I've noticed, I'm pretty sure it's spell protection that those Minotaur guys are putting up. Doesn't seem to be helping them much, though. Yep, this is the way down. We made it. Okay. I only have 4 runes of reinvigoration. I'm keeping them. Alright, we're resting. And then moving on from there.
Yes.
Alright. Go ahead and buff yourself.
Yes. Sounds fine to me. Yes. Sounds fine to me.
Okay. Well, we should have a slightly easier time going forward. There shouldn't be any more of those hit squads, I don't think, except this one. Weaken them. Okay, and get out there. This is tricky. Big firebrand. Move. Nope, still trapped in here. Other firebrand. Don't fire that at me, dummy. Ah, dang it. Now he chooses to have that work? Alright. Well, that could have gone better, but it could have gone a lot worse. I was just talking about how ineffective their spell protection seems to have been. Guess I should have hit him with a lower resistance first. Okay, I don't remember anything about this level, where it starts or ends or what. I don't know if it uses the same conventions as above, or if you run into Minogons, that means you're in the wrong direction. Guess we'll see. I think it does. I'm pretty sure it works mostly the same way.
Finished.
Oh, her temporary hit points kept Thurthra and myself from taking any meaningful damage, I think.
Sorry.
Are you hasted? He's not. Interesting. I should keep that in mind. Alright, where's this go? Oh! Okay.
Follow my lead.
So now we know. Now we know where to go when we want everything to be over. So does that mean most of these don't go anywhere? I think that is what this means. What in the world? Thought I looted them all. I hate that so much. Okay, this is... Wait a minute. To store PC properties used by horse scripts. So that's specifically for horses. I noticed something weird in my module whenever I try to rest. I only allow resting in one area. It's the starting area, so you can configure spells before you go moving forward. And it does this weird thing where when you start resting, it says acquired PC properties. That same thing, I'm pretty sure. It runs that down here and says that it's acquired them. And then once you finish resting, the moment you do, it has like 50 or 60 times where it just says like, well, I thought it would say because of that. Hold on. Right there. Equipped item swapped out. It says that like 50 or 60 times in rapid succession. All at once. I looked it up on ChatGPT because I don't know where else to look up these sorts of questions. And it basically told me, oh, that's normal. Don't ask any questions. An answer which, believe it or not, I wasn't a huge fan of. Cool. Here, let me see if I can draw them out for a while, for a ways. You guys might be able to kill some of them before they even get a chance to scream. All of them. Well done. I think this one's a dead end. Yep. I'm probably going to blast almost everything I have onto the Minotaur leader, like, right away. I don't know if he has spell resistance, so I should double-check that, definitely. However, I will go ahead and mind blank you again. That way I don't have to worry about any sort of major mind effects. Oop, right in here. There's a secret room here, right? Yes, there is.
Fair enough.
Can I open the door? There we go. Cool. Now let's go kill the captain. This is going to be a tricky fight. So, the thing about what I should do is have Zerala improved invis on everyone, basically. We go in there, and then I just time stop and light them up with as many firebrands as I can manage in that time period. We might want to... I might want to slow them as well, but I think I should try to deal the damage first. I don't know. I don't know if he has spell resistance either, and that will determine... Because spell resistance, I think, gets rolled before any saves or anything at the moment you finish casting. So if that's the case, that'll change my approach also. Here's what we'll do. Zerala,
Sounds fine to me.
improved invis on yourself.
Yes.
Improved invis on a Thurthra. Gonna drop one of these on you right now.
Yes. Sounds fine to me.
Okay, and I'm gonna cast one on me. I'm then gonna have you haste on Cord. Oh, he's invisible. Dang it. That's on me. Do you have spell resistance? You do not. Oh man, that's terrifying. There we go. Everyone get them. Freeze. Alright. Make sure we just get him trapped in it. That works. Tear him up. Quard, what are you doing? Get over there. Kill him. Quard, you are losing your invisibility privileges when all this is over. Okay. Well, that went pretty smoothly. Tore right through him. That means we can get maybe a room or two into the Lich's lair before we have to do anything else. That's a lot of treasure in an urn. See, the annoying thing is, I don't know how to get Quard out of that. What the? Wait a minute. Oh, I see. Oh, I forgot about these. These are awesome. Okay, so that's locked. I think we have to talk to it, or don't have to, but we can. Stupid Quard refusing to become visible again. I think it was like an opportunity attack that got him to last time. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and shadow shield myself. I'm probably gonna need that. Hello, Il Kuzaram. What do you hope to gain? Yeah, no, not gonna happen. Alright. Oh, battle horrors. I forgot about them. Here, let's fire another one. Actually, yeah, I don't need the firebrands. Oh, speaking of firebrands. The first thing we're fighting once we're out of here is a bunch of, whatchamacallums. Who had the key? Oh, I thought someone had the key. A bunch of fire elementals that are in this room. So everyone, you know, hang back while I go deal with this. Do I still have... Yeah, they haven't even gotten through one of my protections yet. Hi there! Okay, this is what needs to be destroyed, right? That won't work. That will. Hold on. Is it gone? It's gone. Alright. And now we melt you down. Holy smokes! Ouch. Man, that hurt. There we go. Don't worry, I got something for that other one. That won't work on them, I don't think. Let's give it a shot, though. Yeah, no. Yikes. Let's throw back up. Okay. Yeah, that was rough for all of us. But we did pretty good. I don't know what that thing hit me with, but it did almost all of my health in one tap. I would just use my energy buffer, but I don't have one. Tank it again. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hi, guys. Okay. Well, I still have a couple of spells, so maybe we should move on? I guess? Next up is the demons, isn't it? And then the constructs, and then undead, I think. Yup, it's the demons. Oh boy. I should have saved my banishment! Oh, I'm stupid! Quard, this is your moment to shine. I need you in here. Fire is helpless, worthless against them. Let's see what I can disable from them. Enough. I cannot do much. I'll try to get you with that, maybe? The Nabasu's the scariest one in there, pretty much. Third throw, get out of there. Actually, I'm gonna have to rest before we go any deeper, and I'm gonna have to change up my spells. Borg, you get out of there too. All of you, get out of there. Okay, he can't. None of you should be moving there. I don't have anything I can do I? I have a True Seeing, I have an Acid Sheath, which is pointless. I have Fireballs. Magic Missiles. Nothing really. I could fire a couple things at these guys. I think they're pretty much immune to acid. Yeah. What? Do I have any wands or anything that can be helpful here? Like, I'm pretty sure they're all immune to chain lightning. And any other lightning I can conjure. Yeah. I killed the the Clossets, I think. Here, back up out of there. See if you can get that Vrock to position where Sarala can get it. She's a little more effective because her attacks actually pierce it. Okay, I'm in here now at least. Here. Just in case they're doing something that's impeding your ability to see, we'll do that. I'm also going to buff him up a little bit. Unfortunately, I cannot put an Acid Sheath on him. Go ahead, kill something. Your sneak attacks can get through, that I know. Okay, the Big Beast spell has held that thing in place long enough. There we go. Okay, that was rough. Yeah, the next spot takes us in. I think I'm going to call it here. I'm going to have to redo my spells going in. Okay. Well, a lot of that went pretty well. Some stuff in here was pretty messy, but, you know, as per usual, a couple of well-placed spells just gets the job done. Those missile storms against the Minotaur captain, that was just fight over before it even began. So, I'm going to change up my spells. I'm definitely going to get rid of as many elemental ones as I can, stock up on magic-based attacks and resistance piercings. We're not going to waste any time in there. We're going to go straight to the Merilith, or as straight as we can at least. When we get there, I'm going to do what I can to reduce its spell resistance and then hold it in place with something like a Big Beast, while Quard and the others do their work, because there's no way I'm going to beat that thing in a fair fight. We're going to have to cheese it. And then I'm going to have to rest again once we come out. Expect that, unless something radical changes how we approach demons and devils, expect that every single time we have to deal with them. And there might just be a lot of content involving the Hells and the Abyss that I don't do if I can avoid it. I'll have to see. I'm definitely going to go to Cania to see what I can do with that golem thingy that I heard about. I know there is a golem workshop in there. I've never been able to do anything with it, so I'd like to see that. If that's cool, then I'll do that. If that's all that I see. I'm just going to go invisible. I'm going to sprint through the entire area, go straight to the dragon, cheese, kill it, and then run away. There's no real loot in that whole place. There's just the dragon, who I do want to kill. But I'll see. We'll see when we get there. But, like, there's a portion... The Yuan-Ti thing has some hell stuff, but you don't have to do much with it. Once you get into Chapter 4 and 5, there's a lot of it. And almost all of it is optional. Some of it, I think I won't have much of a choice but to do, because it is a big deal. But, like, the closing Demogorgons portal thingy, part of that involves killing a Baylor. There's an Orcus portal that you can explore. For me, not much reason to do that. There is a Lich in there. I might want to go kill him. I'm not sure, but I hate those places, so I might not do them at all. But we'll see. Regardless, that is going to be it for this one. If you haven't yet, please check the link in the description for my book. If you like the look of it, give it a read. If you like the read, give it a positive review. Otherwise, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.